It's your time, it's his time, it's bam! Deshaun. Welcome back to my channel, man. Another day, another video, man. Now we got another video right here. You know, this is the Judge Von the Beat channel. We found another video to react to. And not to talk to y'all ear off, but I've been real hesitant on my reactions just because I don't want to make it seem like I'm just reacting to like multiple, like especially the same channel. So I've been trying to search for other people, or I try to talk about stuff on my own. But based on the comment section, people, like, y'all really rock with like my opinions and my inputs, my dialogue, whatever you want to call it. So this is like my lane. This is my lane. This is something I actually want to do. I want in the future, like obviously gonna do the YouTube shit till we die. But I'm saying like I want to do like have my own show, or not even necessarily a show, like make that like a job where I just be helping people, you know what I'm saying? Like make that like my like a career choice, along with being a YouTuber, entertainer, all the above. So that's why I react to certain things. If you notice, my genre is relationship shit, real life shit, and then we got the podcast videos. Like I'm gonna have a podcast where I'm gonna bring my boy on here. We're gonna chop it up about all type of shit, and then we talk about the cooking stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's those three things that we do. We don't do the cooking video so often because, bro, that cooking video stuff is not easy, bro. So we can't just do it every, you know, we gotta wait some time. But stay tuned, more of that is coming. That's just for anybody who is wondering why I'm always doing reactions and stuff. I like it, and y'all like it. I feel like it's important to do stuff on YouTube that you love and that your audience loves too. Because, you know, people, you know, at the end of the day, let's get it.
Okay, Mr. Parks.
Yes, ma'am.
Looks like you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
I just found out my wife just left her corporate job for a cashier job. I don't know why. Maybe it's because like she wants to get out of the payments of what she's doing.
Payments of what?
Child support, ma'am.
Okay.
The hell?
We have a child together that we had in our marriage, and it's like, and all of a sudden I just found out just recently that she left her corporate job to take a couple of dollar paying job. How can you do this to us?
Excuse me, sir. Sir, do not address her. Address me.
Yes, ma'am. I
mean, obviously she can't help your situation. Yeah. That's why you're here, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so continue.
I don't know. It's just like when I found out, it's just like.
Some of this stuff be skeptical though, because you see the way he just said, "How can you do this to us?" Like, I've never been in a courtroom, and I've never been in a courtroom for child support or anything with the female or anything. And I plan to keep it like that. But does this really happen? Somebody let me know.
I was just shocked. I didn't know like how else to express it, but we had a child together.
How old is the child?
This child is like 5 years old, ma'am.
Is she paying anything in child support?
She's paying for the medical bills, and she's paying for the support as well.
Medical support, you mean?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Ma'am, is there a reason why you're not paying to support this child?
First of all, I left my corporate paying job, and after our divorce, I know he mentioned I'm his wife. Correction, I'm his ex-wife.
Okay. Congratulations.
Continue. So I left my job, and the reason why I left it, and I did do it intentionally, I felt that it was not right.
Wait a minute. You intentionally left your job?
Yes, ma'am, I did. I had enough money in savings to still provide for my child and still provide medical insurance. So I felt that, you know, the stress of my divorce wasn't inhibiting me from performing my job.
Okay. First of all, that's a different court. We're not here to talk about anything that went on with the divorce. I just need to know about the money that you're making, because obviously the child lives with you. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
So you have all this money in savings. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
How much did you make at your last job?
I annually $70,000.
$70,000. Okay.
$70,000.
And that's your only job?
It was my only job. Now I work at a convenience store.
Doing what? Doing what?
Head clerk.
Head clerk. Okay. How much are you making now?
About $30,000 a year.
$30,000. And are you? What type of education do you have?
I have my master's.
You have a master's degree.
So you went from making $70K. Probably you could have, and that a corporate job if I'm not mistaken, can't you go up more? So it could have been from 70 to 75, 73, or 70, 73, 75, 80, whatever the case may be. Like you can annually go up, can't you? Or I think you can. So you went from that because of the stress of your divorce. So the stress of your divorce wasn't enabling you to perform at your corporate job. So you went down because of that, and because you had money saved. So you felt let me make sure I get this right. You felt because the stress from the divorce was prohibiting you to perform at your corporate job. So you went down, with also in the back of your head, because I have enough money saved up to take care of my child and etc.
You're a head clerk?
Yes, ma'am. Again, the stresses of the divorce inhibited me from doing my job.
Okay, don't say that again. You already said that once, and we moved on from that. So, you're...
Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, Judge. I rock with you. But hold on. Listen, hold on.
Inhibited me from doing my job.
Okay, don't say that again. You already said that once, and we moved.
Judge, I rock with you. Judge Vonda, I rock with you. But you can't, I don't know. Do all judges talk to people like that? I know she did say that. You did, and you on the right. You did mention that more than once. So, okay. But Judge Vonda, that is, at the end of the day, that is a grown woman. It's not a lot of people. I know some people that's not just going to, all right, you know, I know you're the judge. But I feel like if you really want to get out of there with the light, I feel they do play favoritism in this courtroom stuff. So if she probably wants to get out of there with the things going in her favor, she probably couldn't be like that. But that was a little rude. I can't lie. Like, just because you're the judge don't mean you could just come at somebody like that. Okay, don't say that again. You already said, like, that's rude. That's how you talk to you talk to your little kid like that. You talk to a child. You don't talk to another grown woman like that. That's very rude.
Moved on from that. So, you're now making $30,000 a year.
And she got education.
And you think that I should base child support on $30,000 instead of the $70,000 that you intentionally stop working at?
Well, that is my annual income now. $30,000.
That's your annual income now. When did you stop working at your corporate job?
A year ago.
A year ago. How long were you there?
I was there for about 8 years.
8 years with a master's degree at a head clerk position. What's the qualification to work at that job? It's such as, do you need a degree?
You just need a high school diploma.
High school diploma. Yes, and you have a master's degree. I'm not about to play with you. $70,000 a year. You said you covered.
What is the point? I ain't gonna lie. So the stress of your divorce, it prohibited you from working at your job. The one I was paying you $70K, and you worked there for 8 years. So you probably didn't start off at $70K. You probably worked up to $70K. So with that being said, why do all that school master degree to go be somewhere where you only needed a high school diploma? So it sounds like you really did get out of that job just to pay less child support. But is she an active mother though? Why is she paying child support? I don't understand people paying child support if they're active parents though. Like, I don't get that. I don't get it.
For the child on health insurance, how much is that?
$300 a month.
$300 a month. Ma'am, I'm going to make you pay child support.
She wasn't.
You came, obviously, in this courtroom to waste my time.
I have a question. How come I have to get a corporate job? How come he can't get a corporate job?
He can get a job, but the child lives with him, right?
Well, yes, and I think the reason why the child is even with him to begin with is because this is a different court. Never mind, like you said.
Go ahead, say it. I mean, shoot, we watching. Go ahead and say it. That's important.
Moving right along. $70,000 a month. A year, excuse me. I put your...
I'm not making $70,000 a month anymore. I'm making $30,000 a year now.
You're making $30,000 a year now, but ma'am, you intentionally work at a job that pays you less. And you think that you're going to come in this courtroom and get me to order that you pay a less amount when you're capable of making the $70,000 with a master's degree? You made that up.
Fam, I don't know. Emotional distress is intentional.
Excuse me. Emotional distress. I need you to go see a doctor. Okay. So your gross is $5,833.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Now that I think about it, bro, Bro, I ain't never been, obviously I'm not married, I haven't been through a divorce. I've been through a breakup and stuff like that, but that's not a divorce. So with that being said, I mean, it's still separation, but I guess divorce is different, obviously. But with that being said, so like, all right, boom, an NBA player. Are you going to be in the NBA anymore because now you divorced? Or WNBA players? A WNBA player not going to play in the WNBA anymore because of emotional distress? Yeah, it could make a wear and tear on you for sure. I'm not going to, bro, when stuff's not right at home, bro, you think about that, bro. And people going to be like, that's why you don't need to do that. No, bro. Eventually you have to settle down. Eventually you could say, oh, you got to focus on this, focus on that. At the end of the day, you do. But a man need a woman and a woman need a man. That's just how this shit goes, bro. But that's why it's important that you had that shit early, though. Because you got to learn how to maneuver through. You got to learn how to maneuver through. I'm trying to think of a lyric. Katie the Poet said, learn to work when the rope's in your spine. If you don't, you'll fold every time or break every time or something like that. You have to learn to maneuver. You can't stop doing your due diligence because emotional distress. I'm not undermining that if that really happened, but you got to learn to move through it because, you know, you got to learn to go.
33 cents. Based on that $70,000, I'm going to give you a credit for the health insurance, okay? The $300 that you stated brings your net to $4,490.
You're going to have to go get that $70,000 job back. I'm not going to lie.
How many children?
One.
One child? Okay. 20%. $899.60 is going to be your monthly child support obligation that you're going to pay each month to this man. You're looking confused. And
I'm going to be honest. I have never in my life heard of a woman paying child support. And her shit less than $1,000. I've never heard of it. I'm not saying I'm happy about it because you know how this courtroom stuff really don't work well for the men. Because there's men that do their stuff and there's men that don't. But I've never seen a woman have to pay child support. Bro, I've never seen it before. I'm startled. I don't know what to say. I don't know.
And I don't understand why you look.
I'm not looking confused. You said what you're saying, and I'm okay. I'm taking it all in.
Oh, okay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Do you have anything further?
No, ma'am.
That's it?
Yes, ma'am.
That's it from you? Okay, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
If you like this video, man, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. We are going up every day. Rest in peace to Kyrie. Rest in peace, X. My grandma, both our grandmas, and I'm out, man. Bam.